It is so ridiculous how I could never just get along with people. I swear to God, I just, for the life of me, it seems like, for the life of me, I promise you, it kind of seems like I can't get along with folk. One second. Why I can't get Charlie Kirk off my mind and I can't just rest him in peace? For some reason, I can't just rest you to peace. But I rest you to peace, don't get me wrong. I rest you to peace. But it just, for some reason, it seemed like I can't get like some, it's something like crawling on me about this. I mean, I mean, when I look at the world right now, you got people on this earth. You got dammers, you got the galls. The what? What you gonna do? You gonna make me put Charlie Kirk up there with Martin Luther King and he get in the middle of him and Malcolm X? That's what y'all want us to do? I mean, we already rest him in peace. Black people, please don't get involved in this. Don't get involved in this, black people. Let me tell y'all why we don't want to get involved in this one either. This is a white on white crime. Go look at those channels making it clear. This is white on white. See, I got on my white. But I got black at the top. See what's sit to the top there? I ain't even thought about that. Black at the top of this, and we looking down. Right now, they looking at us, and they still thinking they making jokes. They still mixing and twining us. I mean, because with the death of Charlie Kirk, why aren't we talking about the white on white crime? Why is the conversation still about black and liberals? See, liberals have nothing to do with what one individual did. And that one individual had yet to say what his party style was. So I want to know, how did you determine? Because he could have been nonpartisan. He could have been a Republican feeling that way. So I want to know, how did you all automatically give him a party style? He never said that. So I want y'all to tell us again how y'all coming up with information. How did y'all come up with a party style? How did y'all make him liberal and West Wing? Why? Because he didn't go along with a Republican? Is that what this is about? Or because he didn't go along with Trump? Because y'all know some of the things that Charlie Kirk said was ludicrous and it made no goddamn sense. And your mammies wouldn't agree either. Would you, old ladies? I know my mammies wouldn't agree with that. And I'm sure some of these old white mammies wouldn't agree with it either, goddamn it. Y'all need to tell the truth on y'all own people. I want to know why the conversation is about liberal. I want to know why the conversation is about party style. I want to know more on why the conversation isn't brought to the forefront more often about white on white crime. How we got so many mass shooters around here that decides to go and shoot up goddamn schools with little babies in there. Y'all don't care about the babies anymore. Y'all just said y'all wanted women to have babies. So guess what? If y'all want to stop all rights of abortions, what y'all gonna do? Let the little white boys keep running in the goddamn school, shooting up the goddamn white kids too? I mean, you do know girls being shot up at schools too, don't you? I mean, y'all keep running around acting like this is really about Charlie Kirk. Like, what it's really about? It's about Charlie Kirk spreading what word? Because the word I think y'all should be talking about right now, unless we're going to get back on track, we're going to put Charlie Kirk back on the goddamn table. We're going to rest Charlie Kirk in peace. We want to make sure that his wifey, hey, Erica, we want to make sure that you carry on his legacy. But I want to know, why aren't we talking about white on white crime? Because I'm not going to put Charlie Kirk over my Martin Luther King. Did you forget that? Or you want me to put my Charlie Kirk over Malcolm X? Y'all gonna tell me that Malcolm X didn't do anything? You gonna tell me Martin Luther King, and you want me to put your Messiah on top of him and them, and then you want me to put him on top of me? And I be goddamn, did you tell me to put him on top of my goddamn father? You done messed around and bumped your army fatigue head. That means it's a whole lot of y'all not respecting the veterans on the ground. If you think that we're gonna respect everything Charlie Kirk said, I want to know, why are people getting fired and losing their jobs because Charlie Kirk was assassinated, just like Martin Luther King was assassinated, just like Malcolm X was assassinated, just like there was attempted assassination on George Toupee-ass Trump. Did y'all forget about that? I mean, you got the goddamn flags half flown. See, I don't even get into all of that. That's the politics of it. Respect them in peace, but I respect them peacefully from my heart. But y'all decides to lift flags, put them back down. Y'all do them at your convenience. I mean, I never seen all the emphasis on Martin Luther King from you, Trump. You trying to show me a side of you? Let's remember, Trump. Your lineage only runs so far in our United States. You taking sides now? Like, don't make this a white and a black thing. Let's get to the goddamn point here, Trump. You ain't got no side of it, black or white. So you need to start telling your white goddamn conspicuous that we need y'all to start talking about this white on white crime and why y'all so into guns if y'all white boys are the ones that's using them at the hands of their own. Why aren't we addressing that? It's the white man here, the white supremacy. Y'all want the guns, but then y'all same white goddamn sons is shooting up y'all goddamn daughters. And when y'all go to shooting up our goddamn schools, we go to shooting back. See, that's why they no epidemic right now, because y'all shoot the wrong goddamn school up. See, y'all want to get control of things, but why aren't y'all controlling the thing of things? Like if y'all want to bring DeCarlos Brown back to the table, I'm coming at you, Carmelo. You ain't going nowhere. If I put you on my goddamn watch list, you ain't going nowhere. Utah, you still on the goddamn map. What y'all think I'm stupid? Utah, scoot your stink ass over with Arizona. Both of y'all on the goddamn map. You goddamn ancestrals. Instead of us talking about white on white crime, the most violent goddamn offenders commit the most assaults, especially amongst themselves. Why? Because of mental issues, because of opioid abuse, because of drug abuse, because of toxic ass homes. Let's tell the truth. They don't hate me. The truth of the matter is people don't want to hear the truth. So they'll put a bullet on my head because they don't like those types of truth. But when we're getting back to the bottom and we're trying to make sure that our foundation has no cracks in it, y'all need to go in y'all communities as well. You've been pointing fingers at our communities for a long ass time, and I want to know when you're going to stop and then go to pointing finger back at your own asses, because it look like y'all been the ones running our goddamn country. We only let one black ass man in. Everybody else done effed it up until they show me differently. So I'm trying to understand where we going at with this. You have been pointing at the black communities for everything. Welfare fraud, goddamn black man fraud, goddamn turning the white men on us, goddamn type of fraud that ain't never going nowhere. I mean, goddamn, should I keep going about the black? I mean, it's the black this. I mean, we got the cut cartel on their ass. We got all kind of things going on in this goddamn community of the black. But why aren't we talking about our white communities? What's going on when y'all miss $1 and y'all got to get all on American greed? What's the percentage of you there? Y'all want to talk about black? Let's get off color and get back to the point, unless y'all would like for me to keep going. And I done been here a long time. I think I done been here longer than 50 years. So y'all fold over money. Y'all really fold over emotions. So we don't fold over money and emotions like that. We don't fold like that. That's why we want y'all to stop pointing fingers at our black community and let's talk about white on white crime that's going on right now, centerfold in our goddamn face. I mean, y'all put him up there. First, y'all had DeCarlos Brown up there as the most talked about black man across the whole country. I mean, it is shown all over in Ukraine, and it's all over in Slovakia, India, and it's all over in black and white ass Jamaica. I mean, it's all in the cut cartel news. I mean, it's all in the newsletters. I mean, our pastors talking about it. God damn, y'all put DeCarlos on my goddamn map. And that's when people gonna get to know me. But what y'all forgot to do, y'all talking about liberals. Liberals, how do you know he was a liberal? Why do y'all keep bringing up the word liberal? What does liberal have to do with the young white man that's over in Utah. Live right down the street from Mormon behavior. An exploited amount of opioid abuse. Ancestral behavior. Silencing a woman's tongue. Not allowing a woman to have an abortion when her brother just raped her. And definitely have a hatred for blacks. And we don't want to hear anything from him? Why don't we want to hear from him? Why are we only talking about liberals? Why are we only talking about them damn Democrats? But see, what y'all forgot about me was I told y'all, see, Gotten. I don't know if y'all ever met Gotten before, but Gotten told me one day, he said, listen, me and my partner get along very well. His partner name is Gino. He said, we get along very well because he understands that he know when I got to be two-faced. See, that's when I switches eyes on. I switches out on your ass. I mean, what y'all thought I was Republican? I told y'all I'm none of the above. So you telling me because y'all of red and y'all are of thinking y'all got all the black votes, you don't think we'll switch out on y'all ass too? We told y'all don't pull monkey stunts. See, y'all going in the wrong goddamn direction in this, and we're not gonna fight with you because we want y'all to keep going in the direction that y'all going. Leave it to liberals like me. And leave it to west wingers like me, then leave it to right wingers like me, and goddamn lead it to north wingers like me, and then lead it to up goddamn leaders like me. I'm gonna get on your ass. I don't give a damn who you are. And mistreatment is mistreatment. And what y'all not gonna do is turn this into a race baiting tactic. We want y'all to get y'all stink ass to the work. We want you to get to work, Trump. And we want you to start reporting on the right goddamn news if you're gonna step your goddamn church shoes in it. And we're not playing with you. Now silence me. All they gonna do is mess around and get me on somebody's network. And when I take that goddamn mic, I'm gonna say, look here, Oprah. Get your fat Oprah track wigging ass back over here. Because you ain't never gave a damn about us. You D. Obama. I mean, if I could gut punch Obama ass, I mean, he ain't never get hit by a man before. The man asked me the other day, he put in my comments, I thought she was a man. You thought she was a man. How you put them together? So that's why you and Charlie Kirk get along good. Y'all don't know the difference between a man and a woman, seems to be. Look like y'all ain't never been around these types of women. Man or not, huh? Y'all want to know? And if I listen, and one great thing about me, and I'm going to beg anybody to take me to court. If I'm a man, y'all owe me a lot of goddamn money. And I want all of that. Mean I'll bankrupt the whole goddamn earth and still own the damn planet. You don't know I'm a Capricorn. Y'all better stand firm on it. I want to understand. Why is it that my whole goddamn country got to stop breathing and talking? You can't. It's a freedom of speech when he felt blacks didn't deserve reparation. It's a freedom of speech when he felt blacks getting into colleges with certain positions will bring down the curriculum and bring down the criteria and bring down the goddamn score and bring down his goddamn ass. He forgot about all of those particular things, but it was okay when he was able to say it. Now, anybody else said they lose their job. I want to know where y'all think y'all at. Do you really think Republicans run this? I said the people run it, not Republicans. The people run it. And you don't know who the majority of the goddamn people is? Make us stand up. Make us stand up. Make us stand up and try to turn this into anything dealing with a race base. If you're going to make it race based, you better go to white on white. It has absolutely nothing to do with us as black Americans, and y'all know it. Y'all barely even know us over there in Utah. That's why y'all over there raping them goddamn children, making them women silence their goddamn tongue, knowing they're being molested, knowing they're being abused, and goddamn it, you already know y'all trafficking them. And y'all exploiting them. In Arizona, welcome to the goddamn club. Chicago, that's what y'all sent to us? Y'all sent Charlie Kirk over there? Damn, we should have been watching you. You from Chicago anywhere, Charlie Kirk? Where's he originally from? Somewhere around those necks of the woods. I mean, we having enough problems over in Chicago. We need to dig up some history around here. And this is what we don't want to do because this is not our goddamn fight. And I don't want to start putting the crawl dogs on nobody because they go to crawling and then clawing at your ass, and then it gets bad in my head because then I can't let things go. And when I don't let it go, I be daring you to come for me. I want to know, how are we getting in the middle of this? How are we getting in the middle of this? Whatever this young man is going through, it reeks nothing of black. I guarantee y'all probably can't even count 5 black damn kids that was standing in line. I mean, even around the street. That's why y'all couldn't pin it on black. Boy, you'd have been lucky if you could. I mean, because boy, and listen, that would have been a whole nother DeCarlos Brown. It would have been a whole nother Carmelo Anthony child. And then I'm listening, Charlie Kirk don't even feel, oh, we shouldn't even be celebrating George Floyd because he's a scumbag. I mean, y'all want us to stand up because y'all think it's okay. So because y'all think it's okay and God damn it, we don't agree with him, that mean I'm supposed to put him next to my Martin Luther King? God damn. And then, woo, I know that ain't my goddamn song that done came on. I know that's not my song. And y'all know what I love. And if I go to talking about it, goddamn it got to be real. There's no way you want me to do anything of the such. Put Charlie Kirk in between Martin Luther King. I didn't even add Rosa Parks. Because see, I'm at the back of the bus with Rosa. I've been at the back of the bus for a long time. And I don't believe nobody feels that the new form Rosa Parks would ever be to the back again. And if Rosa Parks isn't to the back of the bus, I want to know, why would I put Charlie Kirk before Martin Luther King and on the side of Malcolm X in my goddamn world, in my goddamn community? So I don't know what y'all thoughts are. But y'all need to be clear. And you need to understand that you don't get to silence certain tongues. You don't get to ice certain tongues. You don't get to put people out of work. You don't get to ruin communities. You don't get to start fires and then think you're going to be the only ones putting them out. And then nobody can respond. So if y'all start fires, who get to put them out? So that means y'all should go to jail. If you start a goddamn fire, who you think gonna put it out? You can't start a fire and also put it out too. So if there is a freedom of speech, and Charlie Kirk was allowed to have his freedom of speech, anybody should have their freedom of speech. Trump, you say whatever you want to say. You call people knuckle sandwich heads, well, I do that. But should you be assassinated for that? Should people kill you because of that? No. They shouldn't kill you because of that. But who are you where no one can respond? I mean, who put Charlie Kirk on that pedestal? And if y'all want him on that pedestal, all we're saying is you don't get to silence our throats and tongues. It's illegal, goddammit. You can't start a fire and also put it out. What charge do you think that is? Arson, maybe? And should we call the feds on y'all? This is a black American that's telling you we have no problems with you. We want you to continue to walk down the right road. But when you deviate, we're not going to follow you. Y'all not understanding what conservative means. Y'all need to start looking up the word conservative. Trump is also, in a sense, he's trying to divide because he's not standing up for affirmative, for real. If Trump was anybody for real, he would be real in his heart and say, yes, I supported Charlie Kirk, but there's things I did not support with Charlie Kirk. That's what make you conservative. That means you stand up for the right and the goddamn it wrong. Whether he supported you or not, that would have made him support you even more. But you should have been correcting him as well. He was a 31-year-old whippersnapper. That's what make you conservative. I'm not going to go along with you. And then I hear you do and say things that's not right. That's conservative. Trump, what you're doing is wrong. And to me, it's illegal. You know there's things that this young man did. I understand you're mourning the loss of him and you're mourning his death. But don't start a type of friction in the world. People are already trying to go for you. They're trying to follow you and believe in you. But don't be smart. And don't cause a war when you know we're trying to get the United States back where it's supposed to be. But this right here will cause a certain level of division if we weren't more mature right now. And you all can say whatever you want to say about Black Americans. I wonder if we're acting how we're supposed to act right now. I wonder if we're the ones looting. I wonder if we're the ones hiding. I wonder if we're the ones. I wonder, do we know how to act now? So y'all don't want to give us those recognitions, do you? You don't want to look at us for who we are. Y'all still want to look at us for who y'all felt like y'all created. Y'all created chaos. And look at the chaos still going on. Now we get to sit back and look at you in the chaos. Farmers asking for help. White farmers asking for help. Big white corporations going out of business. Young white boys going shooting up schools. Young white boys murdered another white boy. At the end of the day, that's white on white. It has nothing to do with black. It has nothing to do with liberal. It has nothing to do with Democrat. It has nothing to do with crackhead. Unless y'all want to call him those names. But what they'll do is they'll stir the pot. But they won't stir the pot the right way. Because why isn't anyone talking to this young man? What pushed you to that limit? What's going on in your state? What connection have you might have heard of? What you feel is going on? What part didn't you like? The fact that he think it's okay for women to be raped, even saying his own daughter, if his own daughter was raped, he would want to see his daughter carry it to term. And you know good and well that's not in his heart. And Trump would not even stand up and say, no, there's things that I don't agree with. I don't think the world would be so divided if y'all not trying to force someone else's views and opinions on them. That's what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to force your views. You're trying to force your opinion. You're trying to take everything that you could take from us. And you can't do that. That's why it's about the people right now. And Trump, you need to stand up, take that goddamn toupee and sling that goddamn thing on the other side and let them know what conservative really mean. And if you got to slap people on the back of their goddamn hand, that'll make people respect you more. At least leave with a little bit more dignity and integrity. You're going to keep your hand over there, goddamn it, you wear it over there. But I'm not going to take my eyes off of you. Don't cause a division. And Black America, don't strike back. You stand firm. And what firm mean right now, it's not about us. It's about us starting over again. This is 2025. This is about us starting over again. Democrats, it's not about you. It's about starting over again. Democrats, you need to start over again. You're Democrats at this point. It's called starting over again. Poor white people, it's about starting over again. It's not about you. This war is not about us. The poor cannot do anything. Black America can't do anything. Democrats, your ass can't do anything, you rats. It's about starting over again. I don't care what your community is. It's about starting over again. Let the war continue. We are not a part of it. This is the time that they initially took from us and started war and chaos. And everybody joined in it. Don't join in it. This is the time you start getting on your blueprints. They're making a situation totally opposite of what we're honestly looking at. We're looking at the big picture, and they're talking about liberals. They're talking about west wings. They talking about right wings. They talking about, damn it, north wings. Nobody talking about them wings at the goddamn top that fly you just like this and back you up. They're not talking about those type of wings because none of them, they're not trying to go up. They're trying to cause confusion. They're trying to cause chaos, and Trump is not being a true conservative. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. We all know what true conservative is. Is there anybody here that's really a true conservative? Because I'm going to tell you about your ass. I'm going to tell you about my black ass. That don't mean I don't like you. That just means I have my opinion of it. And I don't like what you did. And y'all want us to praise. You want us to praise and liberate Charlie Kirk. If that's what you want to do, you do it. But you don't get to start a fire and put it out too. I mean, is that legal? But when it's about you, you get to put it out. No. Like y'all say, once it get in the air, you cannot take it back. So people shouldn't be losing their jobs. Losing their jobs at different stations and stuff like that. Losing their jobs because they make a post. But he could say it though. I don't care if women are raped. That's what he said. Y'all don't like how I'm saying it? But did he say it? And then you got black ass people. Oh, you know, he's trying to say that black people, you know, you don't have to feel like you got to crush over your head. Well, goddamn it, take your black ass to Chase Bank, you stupid ass. Take your black ass to Chase Bank and watch them run a tag check on your goddamn name and see how far you get with your 700 goddamn credit score. See, that's when they get on here and they talk stupid stuff. Then when things start going in their favor, then they want to, oh yeah, but I still said it. But yeah, you steady on the bandwagon of getting. Now you want to get. When I hear them like that on other channels, I say they're going to be right over there with Jasmine Crockett. Because they're going to get exposed. Because I definitely don't forget people, places, or things not like that. And I know I'm going to expose my voice because I'm going to expose all of them. I don't think they seen a voice bigger or louder than mine. But I want to know, why aren't we making it white on white? Why aren't we addressing the opioid and drug abuse and drug addiction problems that we're having in the white community that is totally out of hand? I want to know, why aren't we addressing that? Why aren't we addressing the white on white crime that we're experiencing? I mean, why aren't we addressing the mass school shootings from young white boys? Why aren't we addressing those issues right now in front of us instead of turning it on liberals, West wingers, white wingers, other wingers? I mean, they got so many damn wings. I only know it's on the map somewhere. But they don't want to pinpoint what we should be addressing right now. And that's white on white crime. Black has nothing to do with this. They barely know us over in Utah. I believe they probably think that's us over there, but I believe them might be them damn Africans. Because that went off for Housewives of Salt Lake City, right over there in Utah. All of them ladies on Housewives of Salt Lake, Utah, they ran from Utah. They running away, running out of the Mormon. Yep, right there in Utah. Ain't just Utah. It spreads over there to Arizona. Y'all thought I wasn't going to connect y'all in? And that's where he found his fame in Christian. Right over there where they moved Mormonhood, where they might have been battling between them two goddamn churches because they trying to throw it on the church. Ain't never said this before. We need to look into that. Like, what's the history between these churches? What's the history between these particular denominations? I mean, what caused the hit? I mean, what caused the hit? Now they trying to put the church all involved in it. Man, y'all got some damn nerves. But then why y'all talking about liberals? So going to a certain church make you a liberal now? Going to a certain church, does that make you a liberal? I'm trying to understand what we got going on here. Like, now it's the liberals. It's all these damn wingers. It's a big mouth ass black queen like me. I mean, it's everything. But right there in front of you, where they all of a sudden bringing the church in, Never did they, there's no report where I seen the young man said about a church. Only somewhere his family went that was of Mormon. Nothing showed none of this. But then they say he was with a transgender. They came up with so many answers. And then I seen another report where the young man won't talk to them. He's 22 years old. He's really the key. He's really the key that can unlock a lot of stuff right now. Because I'm wondering why the reports aren't reporting. Like, why aren't the reports reporting on what we need to report for? And we're not reporting for what we should be reporting. And I'm not understanding that, because when I think about the report, I think the report should be focused more to me on this young white man instead of going into Democrats, instead of going to liberals, and instead of going to any kind of wings. And I want to know, why aren't we reporting on that? Why aren't we reporting whether or not he has had a mental evaluation? Because he recently just got into politics, right? So why aren't we reporting on any of this? Why aren't we reporting on what school he went to? Why aren't we reporting? Go into the school, talk to the kids at the school. Y'all want to bust the story wide open. Why aren't we talking about stuff like that? Because honestly, I'm curious in knowing that. I'm honestly curious in knowing, like, what really went on. Like, hi, how are you today? Yes, hi, thank you. What's your name? Okay, nice meeting you. Yes, I'm Queen. I wanted to ask you a question. How was this young man? Okay, you seen him in the last couple of days? Did he eat lunch by himself? I like intimate questions like that when I'm talking to people, because I know how I feel when people don't try to get to know you. But I want to know, why aren't we digging into those realms? But when I go back to it, y'all trying to make me. Y'all want to silence people, whether it's my color or this color right here. Y'all silencing people around the world that say something about Charlie Kirk. That's when I got the problem. I don't feel you cannot silence people because they don't believe in his damn views. And y'all made sure, because y'all got Trump name backing y'all made sure any people with their voices got shut down. And y'all elevated him. And y'all know good and well, if I specifically sit down with you, I want to sit down with a woman. Hey, I'll sit down with one of you men too. Because I definitely would want to ask a man, excuse me, man of a husband, if I just got raped, hey, husband, get y'all asses over here. Husband, y'all big man, ain't you? Oh, y'all don't want to hear this part. Because y'all rocking with everything that Charlie said, right? Because even with Charlie, if Charlie was living and I was here, I would say no. I want you to re-clarify that. And you talking too fast. Back up. I don't like when the sentence start that long. That's why you got to write your stuff down when you talk to me. So when y'all come to me, I'm telling you, come to me with one question, because I'm going to turn it into 30. Because I'm only going to give you one question. But that one question, I don't know where it go at. I just know I asked you a question. So he talked too fast for me. And then he be irking and jerking and twitting and talling and acting like I don't like all of that. I'm like, man, back up now. I'm like, no, you're getting a little too, because he be, and I'm like looking down at the phone and texting and looking back down at the phone. I'm like, what are you doing? So because I have other questions, that's going to automatically make me a racist. But that doesn't make him racist. In his eyes, you better believe I'm too fat, I'm too big, I'm too curvaceous, I'm too loud, I'm too this, man can't control me. You damn right. Why would a man want to control me? Check mark one. Erica, bring your ass over, because I'm sure you about to enter. Already y'all putting on a facade. If that ain't another goddamn Michelle Obama. Okay. I want to know why we're not making it white on white. I want to know what makes y'all feel like I have to go along with everything that Charlie Kirk said. And I'm still trying to scour, and I'm really not doing a good job at it, because I haven't even really been looking. When I hear something and it makes no sense to me, I'll think about it. And then that's when I got to go and I have to talk about it. And then I come and talk to my damn self. And then and soon I'm going to start going back, talking to the people that chat with me, if anybody there. One day I'm going to get me a good phone where I'm going to be able to see y'all behind. I'm going to get a good computer. I'm going to say, who in there? Hey. But if anybody is there, because y'all know I don't mind talking to myself. I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay. Y'all hear that song? I'll be missing you. I like that song. I see 1242. That was the last 4 digits of my mom's phone number. The problem that I'm having, to me, America is still so racist. And a white person to look at me and say, yeah, because you black people are racist. And guess what? That means you have your opinion of how you view me, and I have my opinion of how you treated me. You have your opinion of how you view me. I have my opinion of how you treated me. And I /dash that and say fact of how you treated me. And guess what? Your views of me, if your views of me come with receipts, I wouldn't mind having to sit down with you and we can go and let's go through those receipts. And when we go through those receipts, I'll present my receipts of what we actually go through, because I got receipts. And I got a lot of witnesses too, but I'll do a one-on-one. So that's what that means. I feel that America, white Americans are still racist. And I'm not taking that back. And it's okay if you are, as long as you're respectful with it. And stop targeting us. And if I decide to close that chapter out, don't go nowhere, black asses. Because y'all already know I got a problem with y'all. I definitely got a problem with you, Oprah. You the richest woman in the world. And I don't know why, because you was another brand. Michelle, please slide to the front. See, this when it becomes black on black. It's black on black. But this a different type of crime. So I'm going to be as racist as I could be. What y'all going to do? Obama, please don't even sit to the table. I don't even know which side of the damn fence to put you on. You like a split-ass man. And I don't know nothing about these rumors talking about Michelle Obama is a man. I don't know. I just heard that. And I did a phone call with a guy and got real mad about that. And then I'm sitting here today. I'm like, man, the way she got me kind of upset with her, I don't know. But I won't even consider her anything like that, because if she says she's all female down there, then the woman is a female down there. Because what I can do, I don't mind spreading it. I don't mind spreading it. I don't mind spreading it. You don't have, I mean, you honestly, you don't have to, you know, you really don't have to prove stuff like that. I mean, you don't have to. Okay? I'm just telling you what I would do as a woman. What I would do as a woman. Spread. I mean, for me, that's when you know you can leave this earth and you could be free. Because that's a horrible rumor. Especially if Joan Rivers said it. I mean, go back and play it. I don't have to tell y'all that. What, you gonna sue me? No, you better sue Joan ass. She got more money than me now. No, I'll go back to Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers said that Michelle Obama was transgender. I don't know. I mean, I do look it up, and I seen Obama signed the goddamn bill, and Obama said transgender marriages and so forth and so on was good and okay. That's what Obama said. Now, I don't know why there would be so many rumors from Joan Rivers. And I can also remember that Barack Obama, do he have any sons? I thought he only had 2 daughters. And I thought he was raised up with his white mom and his white grandmother. And the dad's from Kenya, something like that. But he went with his daddy. So he got a whole lot of input on how to be a man. Because there's a lot of men that follow him too. So I wonder, I mean, he said that when he started realizing about a man, he said he had a gay professor. Go look it up. I don't know where I'm going to sit him at. I don't know, Tyler Perry. I don't know. You just zigzag across my mind. I already talked about Creflo Dollar. Creflo Dollar was very, very, very stingy. Because he didn't teach anybody anything. But I said what I said. And we know 111, you better tell him thank you. And we know. Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. But you can't silence our tongue because we're not putting you up there with those that stood for us in a different way. And because we said it, we meant it, and you don't get to silence us, whoever thinking they can. Republicans, you don't have that type of power. And you don't have that type of clout. Let's remember, you still dealing with us. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. But black people, when we start standing together, you know you can't break us. Do something stupid and keep talking like that. You're not going to silence us. If there's a lot of blacks, Democrats, Republicans, that probably do agree with everything he said. But they got a party style on paper. But if they voice their opinions, I want to know what makes you think you can cut them down because they're not praising him like Trump is. But what y'all can do, if y'all believe in the cause just like that, then what you need to do, because Charlie Kirk's wife said that she stands firm. And if you think you did something, just wait and see. It's just begun. And she said she's going to keep his legacy going. And she meant it. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for her to keep the legacy going. And once she get that legacy kicking, because I want to wait till she take charge. And then I'm going to take charge. I'm going to wait for her to kickstart. I want her to take charge of the legacy. Because when she take charge of the legacy, she better keep it off the air. Because she going to be on my watch list. I can go and go through all his videos. I might drop one video here. I might react to it and see what y'all do. If y'all react to me wrong, then y'all going to determine if I react back. Y'all know how I do. I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to go over there and drop a video on Charlie Kirk. I don't know anything about him. And I'm going to see what the reactions are. And I'm going to see how many people react to me about white on white because I didn't kill him. I can't do my reaction. So y'all want to focus on me because I did a reaction? I wonder what's all in the chat. Hey, chat, if y'all out there, how y'all doing? I know they say, I hate this lady. I'm like, I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because if your stink ass like me, I'm in trouble. God damn. If you like me, I promise you I'm in trouble. Listen, if you like me, back off. I'm telling you, man, get your ass back. I'm contagious. I'm so contagious until I don't need nobody breaking out with hives. I don't need nobody getting none of these goddamn spots on them. I want everybody to stay nice and safe. Going on. Somebody tried to kick on back up. I said, see there? I said, I know I did it the last time because I called that person in. And they came in, and I said, hey. And I think they said, I'm good. And I said, you good. And I know I did the right thing. And I'm okay with that now. I don't want no friends. If you like me, please, do me a favor. Don't like me. Not when I got to come like this, goddammit. And when I need y'all to like me is when they start attacking me. Ooh, that girl says it may be a sugar daddy. probably need me a sugar daddy. Listen, I can't find a man to have one. I can't. I cannot find a man to have one. I'm like, oh my God, am I the worst woman in the world? And the Lord say, no, I just ain't exposed you like that yet. And I'm like, why? Oh, it's a heart of a woman. Y'all don't hear that song? Ooh. And look what I was just talking about. Y'all better shut y'all mouth. I'm telling y'all. I said, I can't even find a man yet because this one man was calling me, and I'm saying to myself, no, dude, you don't get to call me when you feel like it. Like, we don't play those games. Oh, I'll call you tomorrow. And it's not that I'm looking for that call tomorrow, but I'm just that person. If you said you're going to call tomorrow and you didn't call, at least text. But I ain't jumped to conclusions. So he called the next day. And then the next day when he called, we were talking about his daughter. And we was talking about other things like the family stuff that he got going on. And then his sisters popped up over. And he said he'll call me back. I mean, I heard about his dialysis because he's on dialysis. He told me about all the medications that he take. Oh, yeah. And somewhere in there, he told me that I was beautiful. I said, thank you. I definitely appreciate you for saying that. And then he was telling me how he only had 1 day free from dialysis, which is on Fridays. And that's the day he don't do absolutely nothing. So he decided to call me on that day he was doing absolutely nothing. I mean, even though it got interrupted with the sister and we was talking about the daughter. Oh, yeah, and he wasn't telling me about the ex-wife. Yeah. I met this guy. I went to South Carolina a couple weeks ago. I don't think I told y'all about that journey, child. We'll get on that one. Anyway, so I met this guy. He didn't really take my attention, but I sat down with him because, honestly, I didn't want to really be around the crowd. Anywho, so he sat down and I talked to him and all of this stuff, and that was it. And that was about a week or something ago, and then he was texting me, and then he finally called yesterday. So I found out everything yesterday. I found out the dialysis. I found out, I think he walked on a sugar cane. I think the last time he worked was in 24. And I think he's like 52. I think he's a couple years older than me. And he was telling me how he, he's got some things going on. And Friday is his only free day. It is. And I said, my. And then he was telling me about the wife. I said, oh, okay. I mean, he was telling me, it was such a good conversation to be able to just sit and listen. And I just said to myself, I said, my God, to be it's still the same. I said, thank you, Lord. I mean, I was kind of crying. I'm lonely, man. Lonely my ass. I be lonely sometimes and lonely other times. And then other times I be like, we good. Yep, you hear that song? That song say, I wanted somebody who loves me. Y'all know this song? Now, you know, my hand's free. You know I did not play that song. Honestly, I just really want to know how did Charlie Kirk really grow so quickly. And he got so many different connections, and he got pulled in with the brand of Trump and conservative and right-wingers and left-wingers. He got pulled into all of that, which I know a lot of that was a bit heavy. He got tired of it, but you could tell. You could look at him and tell he was tired of all of that. But I don't know, maybe he didn't know how to come out. But what I do appreciate is we get to slow it down. So I'm going to tell you how we're going to slow it down. We get to peacefully, gracefully, and attentionally pay attention now. See, he was moving quick. See, he moved so goddamn fast until listen at this. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see trouble? Now, why would trouble pull up on me like that? Y'all know how trouble get when trouble go to walking up. That mean keep going. Kool-Aid. Things done slowed down. And it slowed down right on time. It slowed down. It slowed down, honestly, to the tone of what Charlie Kirk did. I can go back and forth on what he did, but I didn't know him. You get what I'm saying? So because I didn't know him, I get to see how much respect he get by me paying a little bit close attention to his wife that's getting ready to take over the company and turn the business over to her. I don't know. We might have to bring back the knots to the halves. I was wondering who was going to be my competition. Y'all remember Veronica? Y'all remember Veronica? You don't remember Veronica? From Have and Have Nots? Oh, yeah, that season over. Listen, Tyler ain't bringing that back no time soon. He don't know how to put it back together because he made like Veronica had done swam off and all that. Veronica ain't never swim nowhere. She just had to rise to her rightful self. She just had to stand up and let the people know, listen, hell to the no. No. No, who y'all had over here was Eve. But what y'all don't know, Eve wasn't the first wife. Lilith was. Lilith was. Queen was. And I got to see who gonna get this throne over. So I got her on my list. So that gives me a chance to get to know who she is. Binks that I didn't know her husband. I don't know who all her husband was associated with. But so far it seemed like I got a lot of ladies on the table. We trying to figure out who's supposed to have this. Because, see, I got Michelle Obama, who was the first. Michelle Obama was the first lady president, black. Well, I don't know how we're going to come up with that. I mean, because Obama daddy was not from here. So how did we split him being Kenyan and white if his daddy wasn't from here? So I don't understand how none of that worked. But that's what y'all said, and that's what we're going to go off the mama on this one, too. So we got another one under our belt with you, Obama. We going to know how to figure your ass out. But I will tell you this. Your wife, as it stands, is a Capricorn like me. Your wife, as it stands, got a lot of people following her only because they know who she is. But I don't know who Michelle Obama is because I've never seen her brand. So, nah. Y'all already know Michelle was on my damn list. You know Oprah been on my damn list. Y'all just better be glad me and Wendy wasn't together when I was making up lists. No, Wendy got the real goddamn list. I got the underground list. Wendy was at the top trying to tell on their ass. But she don't know I was like this. Wendy, you gonna drop that torch? You gonna drop that goddamn torch? Drop that torch, goddamn it, Wendy. I'll be back for you, baby. I'll be back for you, baby. You better drop that goddamn torch, Wendy. You better drop that damn torch, Wendy. Drop that torch. And guess what Wendy did? Wendy dropped the torch. I just realized that Wendy dropped the torch. Because they weren't respecting Wendy. Wendy dropped the torch. Oh. Y'all don't hear that song? Oh. It just hit me. Wendy, the only one, dropped the torch because she knows she couldn't hang in there. Y'all was scaffolding over her. Y'all know what haves and the have-nots used to be. Y'all remember when old Veronica came through? Hey, Karen. I got a lot of y'all asses on my list. Knots got to have your ass. And I can't wait to get to know Erica. Hey, Erica. I'm Edrika with a D. If you take that D out of there, I'm Erica too. My God, to be. I wonder who Erica Kane is. Ah! Y'all about to go through a real goddamn show. I want this lady to take the street. I want to see if any of them stronger than me. I would like to meet somebody. Oh my God, see they looking down on me, y'all. Better wait till they be looking at Wendy drop the torch. Ooh, I would love to sit and watch. I would love to sit and watch how Erica kind of run the empire. This that blunt sage. Get a picture. That's probably why I wore white today, if I'm not mistaken. I just paid attention to that. I put the shirt on backwards, of course. It was a little bit more sexy if you threw it this way. If I threw it that way, blah. See, all they'll be doing is looking at that butt. I'm like, man, don't look back there. I have to put a jacket on, then you can look. Then you can be suspicious. Anyway, that's probably why I wore my white today. I wore my white today, and something told me to put a little pink in there. And I promise you, I put a little pink in there. And look at this lighter. I even got a pink lighter in my hand. It was not planned. I know why now, because I think I got to put her on my list, because she said that, listen, I'm gonna be all fair in this and see a true conservative. What a true conservative will do doesn't matter whether the color is on the table. It doesn't matter if it's a conspicuent of yours or conspicuent or a buddy or a co-offender. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're doing something and it's wrong, you honestly should correct it. And what Trump is doing right now, he's not correcting it. So now, we got his wife about to stand up. And she said, if you think she's kidding. I mean, she said it with a lot of affliction. I'm like, oh, did she sneeze? Because she was like, so, and if you think it, watch what happens. And when I seen all of that, I was like, damn. I wonder how would she look if she take those clips out and take all that stuff off of her shoulder and let that thing flame. And when she let it flame like that, put some water streaks on their ass and say, what now? No, I'm coming to stand firm for my man. Because I'm standing firm to get my man. And I'm not being funny. I'm going to stand firm. She lost her man. But she need to stand up for her man. And I want to see her stand up for her man. I want to see what type of effort she going to put into standing up for her man. Because right now, her man is standing on a pedestal so big till I don't need to get to know him from his past tense. I want to get to know her. So her and I might be able to work together. Because I want to see how she going to stand up for her man in these day and ages, where now people know them. And it's a whole lot of channels out there. There's a white man. Do you think is she strong enough for this type of pressure? Because he was. Trump, you there for her? She's a woman. She don't remind you of your daughter? And little Ivana? What's her name? Havana? Was it Havana with a brown? Man, I don't give a damn. Do she remind you of her or no? Yeah, I'm talking to Trump. If Trump ever see this man, like, I don't like when people be questioning me in their head. Because if I got to question my own ass, then that means somebody thought that question and I done shut your ass down. Hell no, I said what I said now. Do she remind you of your daughter? Because you make sure you stand behind her, because you have down in our flag. Yes, you did. You put him up there above you. You know good and well all these young man views, you know they weren't right. And you as his grandpa should have corrected him. You should have did what they should have did, what Biden and them should have did. Biden should have started correcting people. Not when he got in office, before then. Biden had an opportunity to correct things. And Trump, you have an opportunity now. You need to correct things when it's not right. That's where the problem started at before. It's the people we remember that messed it up. They greed, no faith. Don't know how to correct people when they're wrong, bad mannerisms. Yeah, like all this white on white crime. And y'all get mad when us as black people say don't talk to us like that. Because it's called respect. It's called boundaries. And y'all still try to force us into this and that and the other. Instead of cleaning up your own goddamn acts. And talking to your own selves and your kids, man. Stop chastising your kids by sit down, Bobby. Sit, man, Bobby. If you don't sit your if Bobby don't sit his goddamn ass down, man, and I done pull up, oh, this better like this too, anyway. If you don't, Bobby, no, you don't get to do that. Stop being friends with your damn children. Start teaching them manners. Start telling them no. They're in the stores and stuff, cutting up and yelling all across the rooms and stuff. It's a no-no. Just because your kids are in the restaurant, that don't mean your kids get to disturb everybody. Because if it was a little black kid and there, y'all want to, you know what? That's why they call them bonquita and them. You know, that's why we can't take them anywhere. You know, that's right. I mean, it's Cracker Barrel and all, and we allowed them to come here. But you know what? I think they should start enforcing the name a little bit better. And see, y'all go to getting all into the hives, and your asses be on fire, and you want a news recorder and let Bonquita child cut up inside Cracker Barrel somewhere. Man, it'll be on every goddamn news station that hit. But we so used to going into the damn stores, and your kids in the stores cutting up on planes and cutting up in goddamn grocery stores and stuff like that. And y'all want to look at our black community. One thing y'all don't get is our kids running up on our mamas. That y'all don't want to go into the white on white. Y'all don't want to talk about this young white boy. Because if I say my black daughter, she's a girl to me. That's when you talking to your kid like a mother is supposed to. And stop trying to be their friends. And stop trying to chastise black people. And go back into your own communities. And Trump, you're trying to divide. You know all that young man's views was not right. And I want to see his wife survive now that everybody know her. I want to see her survive. And that's my caseload. See, he had protection because nobody knew him. He had protection. She don't have the same protection. Nobody really knows her other than I think she was a beauty pageant back in might be 17. It's been a while ago. She was a beauty pageant somewhere. She was a Princess Barbie. I mean, who they gonna have her marry? Who's next in line? Who they gonna have her marry? Or they gonna have her stand firm like I'm doing? Because I'm by myself. I'll go with her. Long as she's telling the truth. I'll do some business with her. I'll collab with her. Because she's standing firm. That puts her and I in powerful positions. See, it's people like that I'm looking for. I'm looking for them powerful ass positions. Because she can stand next to me. And she can strongly say her beliefs and her views. And we can still leave off the table and know we can eat together. And I can walk up and I ain't going to sense nothing. Spit in my food. Coughed over my food. None of that type of stuff. Then guess what? Me and her going to be like dupe dumpers. Because that's somebody that know how to keep it real. But be fair when you keeping it real. Come with your real receipts. Don't just throw stuff out there because you was in the encyclopedia. And a lot of people telling you not to believe AI. I wonder why they telling y'all not to believe AI. AI hitting their ass in the head telling the truth. They done built another country up, company up. You know, like what they did with a lot of these big old ass banks. They build them up. And then you don't know they really pawned off to other people in other countries. Talking about stuff like that. Chase. They don't got no damn say-so. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank. They don't got no say-so. They small like us. Y'all better start talking to their ass like that. Report their ass to regulations. See all these big wigs. They don't want to sit down and talk the right conversation. I would love to sit down and talk to his wife. I mean, because she's a firm believer like me. And she's standing on that. She's standing on that. That's the type of socialist I'm looking for. Anything softer than me, I'm not going to deal with them. So I'll wait. Because they'll be doing interviews to want to do me. Do me. She'll be one of the strong people that I would love to do business with. That's the firm that I'm talking about. And that's doing business in a conservative way. We can still come to our conclusion. Long as you're making sense in the conversation, everybody is being understood and undersaid. And the end goal is for the people. That's what true conservative is. The conservative that we're looking at now, Trump, you slipped off on me. And I'm going to hope it's a reason why you slipped off and you played in the goddamn sand in the mud. But don't get in the quicksand. Don't get like Jasmine Crockett. Because people are looking up to you right now. But when you throw boricas like that, it hit a couple people in the head and sometimes the wrong people raise up on you. And you already know you might be looking down at me like this now. But your ass gonna put your goddamn neck up when you speak to me. Watch, you know how you do it. I got you, queen. I hate that girl. I hate her. But I told her that when I was on the phone with her that I hate her, so she understands it. I mean, she hates me too. Come on, Melina. Yeah, this to knots to the goddamn halves. Veronica went to sleep because she wasn't real. That's when the queen woke up. Hey. No, you don't get goddess in this, that. You don't get goddess this chapter. I don't know. It depends on if I'm in a good mood or a bad mood. The way things been going, it ain't been looking good for the world. Hey, Lilith. Or Lilith. Y'all don't hear Tevin? Man, see, that's all I can do when man. And they talk about, oh, Kevin Samuels. No man wants a woman in her 40s and 50s. They're lame and old, and they're set in their ways, and you can't do anything with them. I said, damn, he tore our ass up in a whole 2 seconds. Then I said to myself, okay, he's on my hit list. So I did about 3 reaction videos, and it was no fun. I was like, no, this is not the time. Because honestly, I'm going to go back to challenging Kevin Samuels and some things. And if he said things that I agree with, then we could be friends. But then I looked around and I'm scouring the damn place. I got somebody. I said, okay, show me some different things. Nobody can take me where I need to go. I said, maybe one day I'll run into that right man and I will have a conversation. He'll be on his side. And I'm like, now see, there's somebody I could talk to. I don't like him. And he will be on my list. I'm looking for the other one because everybody seem to be, they say, an impersonator of Kevin Samuels. So I wonder, who am I impersonating? I wonder who would y'all say I'm impersonating? Oh, that's a different song. I thought that was something. Give me something. I know the beat of it, but I don't really know the words. And if they come on, I might know the word then. Yeah, if y'all notice, I have slowed down with Charlie Kirk. I already threw my umbrella out there. I threw my boomerang out there. I'm not going to beat him to a corpse. I'm not going to do all of that. But if I hear something and it slip and I grip on it, then I'm going to come back up here. But I will tell you this. I'm waiting because Charlie Kirk's wife, she said she is standing firm on her husband's beliefs. She's never taken it off the table. And if you think he was something then, just watch her now. So I'm saying, hey there, is that Catherine? Hey, Catherine. Oh, that ain't Catherine, that's Erica. Who are you? Oh, I apologize. You're not Veronica. Lilith.